Kentucky and Lexington on Saturday night at 7:30 on the SEC Network. And you turn the tape on, they got an outstanding football team. They're the reason why they are where they are. They are a very athletic football team. They got a lot of length at multiple positions. They got very good team speed. They're physical on both lines of scrimmage. And Mark and his staff have done a really good job of recruiting him going into his 6th year there at Kentucky. But defensive, they're second in our league in total defense. They're third in scoring. Very active. They play the way you're supposed to play. They got 8 senior starters. They've got a lot of experience. They're very active at the linebacker position, especially Jordan Jones, a very instinctive player. And I think Josh Allen's probably an elite rusher, one of the better rushers in our league and certainly the country. But got a lot of guys that can make a difference. They get their hands on a lot of balls in the secondary, a lot of length, 6'2", 6'3 plus, and run extremely well. So they recruited extremely well on that side of the ball. Offensively, Eddie Brand's our offensive coordinator. He's done an outstanding job. They lead our league with 270 yards rushing. Obviously, Benny Snell is an outstanding back. Runs violent, runs tough, competitive, runs the way you're supposed to run. And you have to really respect him. A big physical offensive line. They do a good job getting a hat on a hat in the run game and in protections. And Rose and King are 2 really good running backs that back him up. And Terry Wilson's been a very good addition for them. Signed with Oregon out of high school and was at junior college for a year. Is completing that right at 67% of his passes and can really run. Very athletic guys. We got to do a good job of pass rush lanes and being disciplined on all the zone reads and the different looks that they give you. Conrad's an outstanding tight end, and Lynn Bowden has got 20 receptions on the year. He's a really explosive guy on the perimeter that they'll use him in a lot of different ways. So special teams, Dean Hood is a very good coach. As their coordinator, does a great job. They play very aggressive on teams, and again, they've really recruited to a good team speed. That's what shows up on tape, and it shows where they are right now. But got a good football team. Got a work cut out for us. I thought we had a really good practice today in our preparation, and our guys understand we need to go play well. Injury-wise, Casey Crosby had surgery on his finger. Should be fine for game day. Did not practice today. I think he'll practice in parts tomorrow, and certainly will be full go on Thursday. And Ortre Smith is going to have surgery next week. A genetic issue on his knee. It's a sublux kneecap. It slides out about 40%. It is very, very painful. It's something he has been dealing with over a long period of time, obviously, but certainly it's really affected him this training camp. He's had a hard time with it. We've exhausted about every measure we could medically to alleviate the pain and days off and different things, and I'm really frustrated for him. I know he's been extremely frustrated this fall, not playing at his full go potential. And we'll have the surgery that'll end his season for this year. He should be back for spring ball, and Jamel Cook will sit this year as far as eligibility is concerned. And I'll open up for any questions.
Raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you. David, first.
Well, obviously, this was the game where Debo got hurt last year. Has he approached this week with any kind of extra, I want to get this one, or has it been pretty steady like he has?
He's got a very business-like approach. Debo and Bryson Allen Williams both were hurt in this ball game last year. So, we were dealt a serious blow last year, losing both of those guys. So, I've been very pleased with how they approached today. It's been our first day back as far as practice is concerned, being Monday being our day off. So, I'm very pleased with their progress.
Jamel Cook, was he eligible for the season? Did the NCAA deem him eligible, or are you just taking him preemptive?
No, he's not eligible.
He's not eligible. He's just going to sit.
Well, with Ortre's surgery, how long a recovery time is that?
Yeah, I'm not positive on the surgery, and I'm just trying to think in terms of me as a coach. I think it's the first time I've had a player that had this sort of issue. I talked to Tayshia's mama last night. She actually, as an athlete, had some similar, her kneecap the same way. So, just really frustrated for him. As an athlete, the worst thing you do, especially as a receiver position, is take a young man's legs away as far as that. And I know, Ortre never complains about anything. That's, you ask him, you okay? I'm good. But it doesn't look like he's good. And so eventually he finally divulged to us it's been hurting a lot. And he's been in a lot of pain. So it's been very frustrating.
But you're expecting him back next year?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
In comparing Snell and Swift for Georgia, the troubles you had in getting him down first and second tackles. How do you address that issue with your defense for center?
Well, you gotta swarm the ball, Phil. That's the bottom line. You know, and when you play really, really good backs, you know, they're gonna make you miss. They're gonna break some tackles. You've got to swarm the football. You got to leverage the ball the right way. The ball carrier's never down till the whistle blows. You got to finish on the ball carrier, and you got to have the right mindset going into the game. You know, and that's I think that's something that's really important when you play a back like Snell, because he is a guy that you're going to have to gang tackle to get on the ground.